This video will walk you through the imports versus GDP example from Chapter 5. We're looking at gross domestic product and the dollar amount of total imports for 25 countries from the World Fact Book. So the first thing I'm going to do is graph my data. So go into Graphs, Legacy Dialogues, and select Scatter Plot. Simple scatter plot is fine. My dependent, or my y-axis is going to be my imports. So my independent variable is imports. That's going to be on my y-axis. Oh, sorry, my dependent variable is imports. My independent variable is going to be GDP. And I will select OK and see that scatter plot. Now when I look at this here, I see clumpiness on both my x and y axis, which tells me I want to do logarithmic transformations in order to examine the rate of change of the rate of change. And I want to do this for both imports and GDP. Now, if I go into Analyze and do regression curve estimation, which is your first guess as to what we should go and do, and select, your dependent variable as GDP and your independent variable as, your dependent variable, what I'm looking at is not very clear when I'm giving you this example, so let me go back. Okay. Your dependent variable is imports. Your independent variable is GDP. So let's now put that down here. No, not time. Come on. Bad arrow. Okay. There we go. Your first instinct is just to click logistic. And we'll do that just to show you how this would go and work. And I can click OK. The problem is when you use this curve estimation, the only thing it will do is a linear transformation, a logistic transformation of your independent variable, meaning only your x variable will be transformed. And you can see that when you look at your logistic transformation, it only transformed your x variable. So you're not really, alleviating the clumpiness the way you actually needed to. So what I'm going to need to do is go back into my data and actually create new variables. So I'll select transform, compute variable. My target variable is going to be ln imports. So I need the natural log of imports, and just make this capital for ease there. Okay, so I will bring over my imports, and I will need to take the natural log of the imports, so ln, and then parentheses around imports, and click OK. Go back into my data, and it calculated the natural log of imports. Now I need to do the same thing for my GDP, compute variable, and now this is going to be lng, let's make GDP lowercase. Okay, and now instead of natural log of imports, let me just highlight GDP and stick that in there. Oh, okay. So the natural log of my GDP term, and click OK. Go back into my data, and now I can see that I have these new logistic transformations of both my independent and dependent variables. So now I'm going to go into Analyze and Regression, Linear Regression. My dependent variable is going to be ln GDP. My independent variable is going to be sorry, dependent variable, ln imports, independent variable, the natural log of GDP. Okay, so under statistics, I would like the model fit. I would also like descriptives, and let's do confidence intervals in there too. Continue. And do I want to plot? No, not really. Okay, and I'll click OK. So now this is the complete transformation that it's going to be performing for me. Now be careful. Remember, when you're doing your logistic transformations, you can't just look at your R-squared and standard error of your estimates as well as the p-values, because now you're trying to compare a logged number to a quote-unquote normal number, which is not something that you can actually go ahead and do.